Alright guys, so one of the most common questions I get on almost a daily basis is what my current training schedule looks like and my routine looks like on a weekly basis. And up until this point, this past couple months, I've been in the field, I've been doing tryouts. Life has been pretty crazy. I haven't had much structure. It's been a push-pull leg split, and pretty much I go into the gym and based off of how I feel, that's how I lift that day. But I can finally have some sort of structure in my training in almost my life that I'm going to kind of share with you guys. It's a very broad skeleton structure for my training routine, and that's how it's always been for me. And it's almost a crossover between Lane Norton's initial fat training years ago, and you'll see some implementation of the conjugate method in here. But my main focus is lifting heavy on the weekends because that's when I'm most rested. That's when I have a full night's sleep, and then saving later in the week for my hypertrophy training, which is less taxing to my central nervous system. So I'll walk you guys through really briefly what it's going to look like, and then you'll see the implementation of some of that today in my workout. So Saturday and Sunday are max effort days. Saturday being my upper max effort day for back. So I'm going to be doing deadlifts or a variation of deadlift exercises, working up to a 1 to 3 rep max, and then followed by 3 sets of 5 reps at 75 to 80%. After deadlift max effort, I'll go into some accessory back stuff and then some bicep work. Sunday is lower max effort, so working on low bar squats in either the 1 to 3 or 3 to 5 rep range for a max, followed by 3 sets at 5 reps of 75 to 80% of my 1 rep max. You'll see in this program that I'm only doing max effort for deadlift and squat because right now my shoulder is still completely healing and I'm not sure if I can do bench yet. That's something I'm going to start experimenting with over the next couple weeks and months. Okay, Monday is off, or I might use it for some blood flow restriction training for arms, specifically biceps. Tuesday is my upper hypertrophy workout, so chest, triceps, shoulders. That's just hypertrophy, a lot of volume, a lot of reps, a lot of sets, not going heavy, probably not under, I'd say 6 to 8 reps. Wednesday is my lower body hypertrophy, so focusing on high bar squats with accessory work. Thursday is another upper hypertrophy day, so this is for back and chest, just getting volume in. And then Friday is either an off day or I'll do some blood flow restriction training for triceps. So that's just 7 days a week, a quick overview of what I'm going to be doing for the next couple weeks, seeing how I kind of adjust to it and how my weights adjust as well. Now, I'm used to training on a 6-day split. This is either going to be essentially a 5-day split right now. I'm taking some time away from the gym because on my max effort days, I'm expecting to be pretty taxed. So there's going to be adjustments over time, but this is a skeleton structure, so you guys kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. And now you'll see what my max effort back day is going to look like utilizing the 10-5-3-1-1-1 rep scheme. A while back I told you guys I was going to implement international shipping on the site, and it's finally live. It took a little longer than expected because we had to use some third-party vendors in order to get prices as low as possible. But now if you live outside of the United States, you can buy some of these products. So Intraflight, which is the amino acid product, Flight, the pre-workout, or 11 series creatine. Check it out if you're interested. If not, enjoy the rest of the video. Alright guys, so this 10-5-3-1-1-1 rep scheme is what I used months ago when I was really focusing on powerlifting up until I hurt my shoulder. And now I'm going to start using it, incorporating it again on deadlift and squat days. Now I'm not going to be working up to a 1 rep max on deadlift or squat every week. It'll be within the 1 to 3 rep range, and it'll be exercises revolved around those compound movements. So working on weaknesses that will help improve the deadlift and the squat ultimately. So your max effort workout is based off your projected 1 rep max for that day. So you're going to do 6 sets total, starting at 50% of that projected 1 rep max, then going to 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100% of that projected 1 rep max. And then respectively, the rep scheme is 10, 5, 3, 1, 1, 1. Today I only worked up to 90% because my lower back is still pretty taxed and tight from that ruck march 2 days ago, and I'm still auto-regulating workouts as I see fit. And after your 1 rep max between that 1 and 3 rep range, you lower the weight to 80%, and you do 3 sets at 5 reps. Alright guys, so about to head into Austin right now. It's like 4:30. You can get some dinner, probably do some shopping. But I figured since I updated you guys on my training today, I'd also update you on my nutrition and what I'm doing. So I am tracking my macros. My macros are 90 grams of fat, 450 grams of carbs, and 250 grams of protein, like I mentioned in the last video. But I'm tracking macros just to ensure that I eat enough, because for me, it's hard to get over 215 pounds. Like, it feels like as much as I eat, if I don't track it, sometimes I undereat just based off of feel. And at the end of the day, eating those macros I have right now, I'm pretty full. So I'm trying to incorporate more food, and that's like my minimum amount of food I'll eat during a day to ensure that I'm consistently gaining weight and getting closer to 225 over a long period of time. So for example, like yesterday morning, I had breakfast at work. I always take like my overnight oats and a banana. And then one of the guys was like, hey, you want to go get breakfast tacos? So I went and got breakfast tacos, and I didn't track those. I just kind of replaced that with the peanut butter sandwich I was going to have for lunch. So even though the breakfast tacos and the peanut butter sandwich didn't match, calorie for calorie, macro for macro, I'm just making sure I hit my minimums to get enough food in. All right, the leftovers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slices. And I'm getting 2 pizzas, me and my friend. So we had 1 margarita pizza, and the other one was like ricotta and bacon. It was really good. So the place was called Pint House Pizza. It's like a micro brew in Northwest Austin. Really good. I heard really good things about it from a lot of people and on Yelp. And we were in the area doing some shopping, so stopped by there. It was packed at like 4 p.m. So I ended up getting some really good IPAs. Guys, lights are all on my face. Some really good beers, IPAs, and then 2 pizzas, which were really good. Ended up going to Whole Foods afterwards. Didn't get anything, just because everything is ridiculously expensive there. But it's a really good atmosphere, really good vibe. When I'm out of the Army, I plan on moving closer to Austin, just because I love that area. I love there's so much to do. The people around there are very active. Like, you could tell everyone at Whole Foods just came from the gym. So it was a really good time. So heading home right now. Probably gonna grab like a protein shake before I head to bed. Might have 1 more slice of pizza. Alright guys, so back from Austin. I'm gonna wrap up the video here. It's Saturday night around 9:30. Getting old, man. These videos are ending too early on the weekends. But I wanted to kind of just fill you guys in today on what my training schedule is gonna start looking like, so that when I start putting out videos and showing you more content, you understand kind of the rep scheme I'm working with and what I'm doing on certain days and days I'm taking off, and my max effort days versus my hypertrophy days. And the reason I'm starting to incorporate powerlifting and get into my routine is, for one, you all know that incorporating strength training, getting stronger, is like hand in hand in building more muscle essentially. But at the same time, I get bored going into the gym sometimes, just doing the whole bodybuilding hypertrophy thing, because it's over long periods of time that you see growth, you see success, you see changes. And with powerlifting, you see almost, I don't want to say immediate results, but faster results, rewards, and progress. So it's not only motivating to see yourself progress and get better, but seeing more instant results than muscle growth over years and years or time over time is just it's like a reward. You see the success of the efforts you're putting in. So that's why I enjoy doing powerlifting movements as well, and that's kind of why my program right now is set towards half strength early on in the week, and then later in the week hypertrophy. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know if it helped you guys out. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it or you like the pizza. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you in the next video.